after all those moves, we're in the finals now, and guess what? It is a rematch between Blake and Brian, the Heat versus the Warriors. Guys, how did you get here?
Well, I got past the Dallas Mavericks in the first round. Second round, another classic rivalry game against Danny and the Kings. Tremendous matchup, but I think Westbrook and Lillard proved to be too much. Also big plays from Batum. And then in the
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast and the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. And for the Warriors, the championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Kevon Looney out there with Miller. Such an early part of the season, Doris. Most teams are still getting used to each other.
Yeah, I think what people don't realize is that it's not just a change on the court. It means new personalities in the locker room, the team playing, team meals. It can be a big change, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse.
Now here's Conley. There's the dish to McDaniels. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Towns. Here's McDaniels. Misses the 3. And here's Golden State. There's Miller with the 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end. Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it, put him in any position on the floor. This guy can be successful.
And Edwards drops them both. Here's Curry. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. On the wing, Green, defended by Towns. Outside Curry. From past the arc, hands it from downtown.
Just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
They double team Conley. To the inside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Miller outside. On the wing, Green. Out to Miller. He tries for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. And my goodness, what a career.
The Warriors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That one is off. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Edwards looking it over. Outside Conley. Towns down low. He's against Green. And it's Towns missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Edwards against Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Unloads. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Green. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Warriors with a completely new. Timberwolves trail by 9. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Curry is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Indoors here, we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
A shot by Milton, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Curry kicks to Joseph. The layup missed.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Klay Thompson is checked in for Joseph.
Klay Thompson.
Off the inbound. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket for McDaniels.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Miller, no luck.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now, here is Miller. His last outing with 20 points. Back to Green. Clock at 6. The pass to Miller. Thompson with it. Conley picks him up. They grab their own miss. Thompson gets it inside.
You simply must find and put a body on Klay Thompson because this guy knows when to go after the offensive glass.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. That's good from Miller on the assist by Curry. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Milton's shot is good.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Curry to the rim. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's the teardrop.
2 minutes.
Gobert against Green. Gobert, no good. Warriors leading by 7. Curry on the wing. The 3 ball from Curry.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Minnesota calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. And they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Some changes for Golden State. Sharge checked in for Looney. Higgins comes in for Miller. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And here's what... So it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Dario Saric.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. The coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Warriors leading by 15. Miller, the pass to Curry. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Passes it to Miller. Back to Curry. Back to Miller for the three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And And slam dunk by Gobert.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Curry kicks to Miller from beyond the arc, and the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, that's a head scratcher there. I don't know how he could think that's a good shot. That's not who they want out there jacking up threes.
Thompson passes to Miller. Here's Curry, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
That's
foul.
on Jaden McDaniel.
Team foul.
This is not a guy who's going to back down
At
from
the line
contact.
for the
Steph Curry
Warriors.
takes the knock inside, and for a jump shot specialist, this guy draws his share of fouls.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, despite what is a locked Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let-up. He is chasing excellence.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Golden State. And then for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Looking to get back on track here. That one good for two.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
And Thompson kicks to Miller. Some nice passing by Golden State here.
2 minutes remaining in the
And again,
quarter.
no good by Golden State.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Edwards passes to Reed. Milton wide open. He fires off target from three-point range. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. The feed to Miller. Over Milton. Back to Curry. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Milton. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back. Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
1:03 left in the third quarter. Back to Milton. And the rejection by MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Miller's got 7 points here in this quarter. Timberwolves trail by 17. 41 seconds left in the third. The pass to Anderson. And here is McDaniel. Launches a three. And the rejection by MP. Score of the basket is fifth of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 banks.
Yeah, they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Edwards inside. Defended by Looney. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
To the paint. It's good for Miller. The assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Great pace, great energy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Substitution on the
Different
court.
look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Saric. Green comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Miller's checked in for Moody. And it's Klay Thompson in for Stephen Curry. Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The guard pair is Paul and Thompson. The post pair for him, it's Green and Looney. And it's Miller in at the 3 spot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the play-in has certainly kept things interesting, Doris. Overall, the 9th seeds have a better win-loss record than the 8th seeds.
Yeah, not much separation talent-wise between teams that finish in that order of standing. And I'm curious to see, Kev, do we start to see more first-round upsets by favoring lower seeds that happen to be playing well at the right time?
Miller surveying the floor. Thompson from long range. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Paul against Conley. Over Paul. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And a team's depth is always a factor in games like this. And what a tremendous game. Maybe even a bit of a surprise to see the numbers for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's an 18-point game. Now here's Reed. Defended by Looney. Reed misses. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
So it's Minnesota now. Lets it go from 11, and it's Looney with the rebound. Miller inside. The jump hook, and the bank shot is good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was